You know, they say laughter is the best medicine, but have you ever laughed while eating? If you have, then you know it's actually a choking hazard. It's like that one time I was having a hearty meal trying to impress my date with my impeccable sense of humor, and then mid-joke, mid-bite, you could guess what happened next. I choked on my food. It was a spectacle, let me tell you. There was coughing, there was spluttering, and there was a lot of water being chugged down. Not the best first impression, but hey, it's a story to tell, right? Now imagine that scene, but on a grander scale. Picture a feast fit for a king with all sorts of delicacies, and you're eating it all while entertaining an audience. That, my friends, is the world of mukbangs. A world where eating is entertainment and meals are marathons. So, choking hazards aside, let's dive into the world of mukbangs. Now, imagine a world where you can eat all your favorite foods, share stories, and get paid for it. Welcome to the good side of mukbangs. Mukbangs, or eating broadcasts, a concept born in South Korea, have taken the world by storm. They're not just about eating enormous amounts of food, there's more to them than meets the eye. The first and perhaps the most obvious benefit of mukbangs is the social aspect. In our increasingly digital world where many of us spend hours alone in front of screens, mukbangs provide a virtual dining companion. They fill the void for those who crave company during meals, creating a sense of community and camaraderie. It's like having a dinner party every night, minus the cleanup afterwards. Another incredible aspect of mukbangs is the potential for earning money. Mukbangers can make a living doing something they love, eating. Some of the top mukbangers are raking in six-figure salaries, all from the comfort of their own homes. It's not just about the money though, it's about turning a passion into a career, and in the process, inspiring others to follow their dreams. And let's not forget the viewers. For many, watching mukbangs is a form of vicarious satisfaction. It's a way to indulge in food fantasies without any of the associated guilt or calories. There's something oddly soothing about watching someone else enjoy a feast of epic proportions. It's like food therapy, without the need to loosen your belt. Mukbangs also promote food appreciation and exploration. They introduce viewers to new foods, cuisines, and cultures. They create a platform where food is not just sustenance, but an experience to be savored and shared. In a nutshell, mukbangs are about more than just eating. They're about connection, passion, satisfaction, and exploration. They're a testament to the power of food in bringing people together and creating a sense of community. But as we all know, too much of anything can be a bad thing. If mukbangs are a dream come true, then this is the part where the alarm clock goes off. As delightful and entertaining as mukbangs can be, they do have a dark side. This isn't about spilling soy sauce on your favorite shirt, or the chopsticks splintering in your hand. The negatives we're talking about are more serious, and can potentially affect the health and well-being of those who partake in these feasts. The first and most obvious issue is the health risks associated with consuming such large amounts of food in one sitting. It's a well-known fact that overeating can lead to a multitude of health problems, including obesity, heart disease, and diabetes. While it's true that not all mukbangers eat to excess, the ones who do are certainly not doing their bodies any favors. Then there's the pressure to eat more and more. The desire to please viewers and gain more followers can lead mukbangers to consume excessive amounts of food, even when they're not hungry. This isn't just unhealthy, it's downright dangerous. Eating past the point of fullness can strain the digestive system and even lead to life-threatening conditions like gastric rupture. Lastly, there's the potential for mukbangs to promote unhealthy eating habits among viewers. Watching someone gorge themselves on food can normalize overeating, making it seem like a fun and harmless activity. This is particularly concerning considering the rising rates of obesity and eating disorders around the world. Despite these negatives, it's important to remember that mukbangs, like any form of entertainment, can be enjoyed responsibly. The key is balance. Watch the videos, enjoy the camaraderie and the novelty of the experience, but don't let it encourage unhealthy eating habits. It's like the old saying goes, everything in moderation, including moderation. So, are mukbangs a feast for the eyes or a recipe for disaster? That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's clear as daylight that mukbangs are a double-edged sword, packing a punch of entertainment and potential harm in equal measures. That said, let's dive in and dissect this phenomenon from a balanced perspective. Mukbangs, without a doubt, bring a whole new dimension to entertainment. They're a virtual banquet, a sight for sore eyes, and a platform that fosters a sense of community. In a world that often feels isolated, mukbangs serve as a comforting companion, making mealtimes less lonely for many. They offer a unique form of vicarious pleasure, letting viewers experience the joy of indulging in a gastronomic adventure without packing on the calories. But like a coin, mukbangs have another side to them, a side that's not as shiny or appetizing. While they can be a source of comfort, they can also foster unhealthy eating habits. The excessive consumption showcased in these videos can encourage overeating and glorify binge eating, which can lead to serious health complications. Moreover, for mukbangers, the pressure to maintain viewer engagement may lead to physical and mental health issues. Now the question is, who's responsible here? Is it the mukbanger who's just trying to entertain, or is it the viewer who's indulging in this visual feast? Well, the answer isn't that simple. It's like asking who's responsible for a movie's success, the actor, the director, or the audience. The reality is, all parties have a role to play. As viewers, we need to exercise discretion. It's crucial to understand that what we see in these videos isn't necessarily a healthy or sustainable lifestyle. It's entertainment, and like any form of entertainment, it should be consumed in moderation. It's also important to remember that while these videos may make overeating seem glamorous, our bodies may not agree. On the other hand, mukbangers also have a responsibility to take care of their health. The pressure to create content that's engaging and entertaining can be overwhelming, but it's crucial to find a balance. It's important to listen to your body, take necessary breaks, and ensure you're not pushing yourself to unhealthy extremes for the sake of views. In the end, mukbangs, like any form of entertainment, have their pros and cons. It's up to us to decide how we consume them. Whether we choose to see them as a feast for the eyes or a recipe for disaster, the power ultimately lies in our hands. After all, every feast, virtual or not, is best enjoyed when it's balanced. So, at the end of our feast, what have we learned about mukbangs? Well, we've embarked on quite a journey today, haven't we? We've dived into the deep, delicious world of mukbangs, waded through the good, the bad, and the downright messy. We've seen how these eating broadcasts can be a source of entertainment, a comfort, and even a way to experience new foods vicariously. The mukbang phenomenon, born in South Korea, has become a global sensation. The appeal lies in its ability to connect people, to make them feel less lonely. It's a virtual feast, where the mukbanger is your host, and you're a welcomed guest, no matter where you are in the world. It's a banquet of camaraderie, a smorgasbord of shared experiences, but we've also taken a peek behind the curtain, into the darker corners of the mukbang world. We've seen how this seemingly innocent concept can morph into an unhealthy obsession. We've discussed the physical and mental health risks associated with overeating, the pressure to always eat more, eat faster, eat the spiciest or the most exotic foods. We've talked about how mukbangs can encourage binge eating, and how it can affect body image and self-esteem. And yet we've also learned that mukbangs aren't all bad or all good. Like many things in life, it's about balance. It's about being mindful of the choices we make, about understanding the implications of our actions. It's about finding enjoyment without compromising our health and well-being. So, where do we go from here? A mukbang video can be a fun way to pass the time, to feel part of a community, to discover new foods. But it's also important to remember that what we see on screen isn't always reality. It's edited, it's curated, it's a show. A mukbanger's diet isn't necessarily a healthy or sustainable one. Remember, whether you're a mukbanger or a viewer, it's all about balance. So enjoy your food, enjoy your videos, but most importantly, enjoy your health.